Hello guys, welcome back to the next episode of Let's Play Crusader Kings 2. If you remember from the last one, we did a little bit of stealthy stuff and killed the current King of England at the age of 0. So now that makes my son the current King of England. With some woman whose name I don't want to pretend to pronounce as the regent. I read some of the comments in the last one, and I've kind of decided I'm going to aim for around 30 minutes, or 20 to 30 minutes for the each of the videos now. I actually went way over time on the last one that I did. I kind of lost track, and then all of a sudden I noticed how late it was. So apologies for that. Credit to all the people who actually watched the whole thing. But, like I said, I'm going to try and be a little bit more careful now about how long the videos actually are. So, let's get started. I believe... I don't know, I might have an issue tutoring him myself, because they might not want him to be tutored by a foreign power, which could be problematic. I know she isn't the best for things in terms of relations, but she will hopefully give us the benefit of strong children, which is always good. I was tempted almost to try and marry him off to one of my children, but I don't know. It looks like she's going to be married to the Prince of France. Is he the heir? No. Well, I guess I could always break the betrothal. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. We can leave that for the time being. We still have a little bit of time. Now, he's not betrothed to anyone. I want to get those two betrothed, just to play it safe. And I was thinking today, maybe I'll work on his martial and things like that, if I can. Okay, so that's done. Oop. So we've lost basically Jerusalem, which isn't terrible really, because it means at least there'll be a crusade later on for Jerusalem. Yeah, I'll do town infrastructure, I guess. There's nothing quite I can upgrade yet, because I don't have a lot in the way of money. There's a talented town crier in Anjou who seems able to capture the attention of peasant rabble in an instant with his commanding voice. You have studied his methods and the pitch of his voice closely, and you expect to do better the next time you have to address large crowds of people. This is also known as +1 diplomacy. Up to 6. Nice. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to see if... we just missed out on the summer fair. Oh well. Going to Grand Hunt. I was also thinking I might want to try and aim for some of these Sunni areas here, but the concern that I have is that it might go to John instead of Richard, whereas I might as well just wait for him to become king, him to become my playable character story, and then obviously I can start working on these areas. And at least Ireland hasn't unified yet, which is good, because it'll take a while, but hopefully we can... Ideally what I'd like to get is England, Ireland, and Scotland. Then I can make the empire. It doesn't really matter what kingdoms I then have. So this must be part of Norway. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. Good, it's been a success. Oh good, my son is happy. I think I'm going to change that because my son naturally will have a decent impression of me anyway. So I'm going to take you out of there to improve relations. And I think I'm going to send you to sow a bit of dissent in France. So if I can break up France, then it'll certainly be easier to sort of snipe bits off. And I forgot to send my spy master to go study technology. Hopefully he won't get blinded like the last guy, because that would be kind of bad. Let's see, you're training troops. I'm going to do military tech, I think, and economic tech. Just for now, because there's nothing I'm building. I don't really need troops, because I'm not planning on going to war if I can help it. I mean, even if France attacks England, I'm not going to raise any troops against it, because I'm going to be sort of kicking my own ass, which I don't particularly want to do. Now, one thing I haven't looked at, I'm just going to pause it for a second, is the College of Cardinals. I don't really have any money to invest in it. Let's see. England has 2, which is good. So the Bishop of Canterbury and Bishop of St. Albans. Pisa, the Papal See. HRE has some. Genoa and Pisa. Oh, and England has... Oh, it could be the next one. So I think I'm going to leave that as is. He should be... my court chaplain. You're already in Rome to improve relations. But I think he's quite young, isn't he? Yeah, he's only 34, so he's losing out a lot of the points in age. But he is getting plus 100 for being in Rome, which I guess is good. Well, hopefully, as long as the Pope doesn't die anytime soon, we will have a chance to have an English Pope. Now, I was just thinking, one of the main issues I'd have is if somehow I do get Jerusalem, or control of Jerusalem, once I start playing as my son, is I really need a stopping off point somewhere for my troops. Let's have a look. So you are... Oh crap, okay, so you own all that. I was kind of hoping Tunis was its own little Sunni area that I could attack, but I don't really want to have all of that attacking me. At least you just... Oh wow! This guy is just not having very much luck. I feel sorry for this mayor. Not only did they blind him, they now turned him into a eunuch. Oh dear. Well, okay. I guess the Byzantine Empire isn't really too much of a fan of me. So... that's... Okay, so I could do Majorca, maybe. That could be a possibility. Who are his allies? So that's his allies. It could be a bit tricky. Problem is I don't have any ships. And I don't really want to spend a ton of money just to get boats, because there's not really many mercenary people that do just boats, and if you do the boats, it means you gotta spend a ton of money to get everything else, which I don't really want. Although that's 100 boats. I'd have to see. Monthly cost of 90. That's a tough one, you see, because I'd have to send him over, and then I'd have to either keep him running and just lose money hand over fist, take all of that, and then send him back, which I don't really want to do. But I want to keep that as an option in the future to keep an eye out of. Because if I can get that, then that could possibly turn into... it's not very close, though. Is that Italian? That's Italian. Yeah, you're Italian. Well, I guess I could always risk it. I mean, it's not like I'd have people pissed off at me in the papacy. They'd actually probably be pretty pleased that I got rid of them. You know? So, you are 7. You know, I think I'm going to break the betrothal. And I'll take the 30, the minus 30 hit, because the concern I have is she's going to have a strong claim on England and Andalusia, which I don't really want to give to France if I can help it. So I'm going to keep... Well... Knight Hospitaller. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it for the time being, I think. I'll wait and see what happens before I decide on what to do. Did they change capitals? Wow. I thought their capital was up here somewhere. Like Cologne or something. Weird. Oh well. Who's the heir? Oh good. King Louis the Fat of France, the drunkard. The small spider makes my daughter Elizabeth squeal and run for cover. This has started to worry me. Content wouldn't be terrible. Which she didn't get, I don't think. No. Well, I was hoping she'd get content, because at least then that means that she might not want to take the throne or push her claim. But maybe later. We'll have to see. You are... Oh, what's this? To the most excellent Duke Geoffrey IV, may you live in harmony and contentment. We would like you to back our plot to kill Prince Henry of France. Okay, well, let me see which one that is. It's Philippe, Louis, Henry of France. Why do they want to kill him? Wants to become spy master. Sure, why not? Why the hell not? So I need, the feast is November. Okay, I missed that. Summer fair is May. I might be able to do that. I like doing those because it actually sometimes gives you a special event. September. See, this is kind of the slow time because I wonder if there's anything I can build. Nope. 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 Monastic school. Now that's an option. Technology speed rate 10%, piety to liege, which isn't bad, and 0.04 cultural technical points. I like that option. So I'm going to get you to 223 days. My niece. Oh, okay. We'll educate you with my court chaplain. We'll make you knowledgeable, which is never bad for a for a wife, because obviously half of their score goes towards their husband's score, which is always good for learning. Is always handy for your technology and things like that. Excuse me. How are they in debt already? You're only 5 years old and you've already taken out 350 gold from Jewish moneylenders. Fool! That's all I gotta say about that. So who's this guy? He's an aggressive leader, Crusader, brilliant strategist, Falconeer, paranoid. He wouldn't be bad actually as a mentor, to be honest. Just throwing that out there, you know, just saying. So, this is kind of, let's see, tours. Is there anything I can do to help? I think I'm going to do castle walls there next, just to try and increase the amount of money I get from taxation. I mean, not that there's going to be a huge issue once I take over as my son, but, you know. Because, I mean, let's see, what's your levy like? Yeah, look at that. Top levy of total levy of top liege, 20,841. That's a lot. Now, somehow I don't think you're going to let me tutor you once you hit 6, because I'm sure they're going to... This is the downside of this, is the fact that I'm not really going to have any control over how he turns out. So, see how the religion's looking here. Okay, so it's becoming Christianized at least. He's doing a good job on that, I'll give him credit. Who are we fighting now? Oh, I guess it's France is fighting him. Oh, it's August, So, Grand Hunt is September, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. Because I wouldn't mind going on a Grand Hunt. And, you know, once you get a ton of money, you can obviously start just throwing around 600 gold just for, you know, giggles. Go on a Grand Hunt. I have given the order for a Grand Hunt to be organized in Anjou. I will find the white stag. Anytime today. I'm out in the woods. I see a mighty stag while my party is hunting. I mean, there's a 10%. What are the chances here? Okay. Kindness isn't bad, because +2 diplomacy. Sweet, so I fulfilled that ambition. I'm just going to pause there. King of France? Yeah, I don't really have a position to, I'm not really in a position to try and do that, so I'm just going to try and improve intrigue. Which isn't a bad thing. Is that all of the, yeah, it must be all of the, or soon must be all of the, stag hunt. Better hurry up, because I'm going to miss out on... While chasing an agile Algier, my horse stumbled and broke his leg. Luckily I was thrown off, but now my horse is in pain. I will end his suffering myself. Poor horsey. Didn't mean to do it. Don't blame me. Yeah, I think this October's going to end before I get a chance to finish the hunt. Okay. Grand Hunt is over for now. It's truly noble endeavor and a true challenge for our martial abilities. Nice. So I can now hold a feast. Feasts are good. I know I'm kind of throwing money, but it improves their opinion of me, which isn't bad. No, I don't want to kill my wife. The traveling dancers first danced for us, and while dancing to a fast and glad tune which made me want to dance, invited everyone to join them. I danced until I panted and my face was red, then I had to sit down and rest for a while, watching the dancers and the courtiers having more fun than in a long time. I'd like to hire you for my feast. He's young. He's only 26. He can still get his boogie on. The best part's about preparing a feast, deciding what foodstuff to serve. I must purchase venison, boar, and duck, spices, wine, and ale, honey for the desserts, cheese, and perhaps even a swan or a peacock. Yeah, I'll spend lavishly on food. Why not? It's only money. Most of the preparations for the feast has been made. Now I only have to send out the invitations. Go! And if you do not agree, you will be put in the dungeon. Or something like that. I guess I'm now going to be holding off doing that upgrade in tours, considering I've just blown all my money. But, c'est la vie. Man, I can't believe already he's 350 in debt. I like having you as a friend, but our differences are too great. We have nothing in common anymore, and I feel it would be best if we were no longer friends. Philippe's words did not fall lightly from his lips, something he had thought about long and hard about. I want to be your friend, don't throw our friendship away. Just because you're part of a Knights Templar and there's a chance that you could be the Grand Master. The guests have finally arrived. All is ready. The cooks have worked day and night preparing the food, and the cast has never looked lovelier. Welcome to my feast. There's a lot of Jeffreys there. I caught my daughter Elizabeth lying to me again, straight to my face without batting an eye. I almost had an innocent servant sent to the stocks. Deceitful +3 intrigue, -2 diplomacy. Pray the Lord will show her the light. 80% no effect. I mean, a 20% chance of her losing, I might as well just say I'm impressed and just be done with it. You know? The sneaky woman. Now, who the hell is this? Oh, what? Oh my god. Are you serious? No. No, 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 no. Educate child. Yeah. I'm not having her educating my future, Oh, I bet they won't let me do it. I bet they won't let me do it. Oh. They might say no. I thought the food was superb, the wine mediocre, and the dancers beautiful. Some of the more inebriated guests joined the dancers in a quadrille. I think I'll join them too. Dance the night away. Come on. Everyone drank and were happy except Mayor Amory, who refused more wine. The insulting gesture means he does not appreciate my hospitality. How dare you? Yes. No. Well. Actually, I'm gonna change. Oh, no. Crap. Shit. Sure. Everybody's happy. I'm actually going to change that again because I'd rather educate him myself, and that way I have at least a little bit of control over it. I shouldn't have done the other guy. Yeah, good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to train him to be tutored by the guy with good martial ability. Can I slap him silly for going to debt already? Anyway, I'm going to stop it here because it's almost 30 minutes, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the video.